You see? I said it in my last review. If you didn't see that one, go back and watch it now. The Flash, Season 2, Episode 15. This is Episode 16, Trajectory. Now, Mason the Brock Henderson, introductions are out the way. This would have been a such better reveal. Hang on. Alright, now I'm centered. This would have been a much better reveal. I mean, could you imagine? Jay is gone. The entire last episode, we've coped with his death. It's like, okay, we've got to do it for Jay. We got to do it for him. We got to fight for him. This episode, the speedster comes in, takes the Velocity 9. She is just, so much faster than Barry, but her cells are degenerating. She takes it, her lightning turns blue, and then she evaporates. All of a sudden, it's like, wait, her lightning turned blue because of Velocity 9? But wait, no, that can't be it. It can't. And then all of a sudden, the light bulb clicks, the team starts going, but, so, Jay, what if he's, and then Cisco has that vibe taking off his mask. That would have been so much better. Instead, we got this crappy reveal in the last episode where he just, for some reason, he goes to his hideout, takes off his mask, and it's like, oh, well, that sucks. Come on! You're better than this, Flash. You're better than this. You're not Arrow, okay? That was a cheap stab. But seriously, I mean, when I think about these two shows, The Flash has done a much better job of telling a story. A good story with good twists and turns, and not making any stupid decisions that just make you go, really? Whether it's character decisions or story decisions, it's done a good job of keeping it realistic, well, as realistic as it can, and telling a good narrative in a very entertaining way. That reveal just messed everything up. We've been waiting for that reveal for the entire season, and to do it in such a horrible way where nobody else is around, we're the only ones that see it, and then to have a much better reveal happen in the episode right after that, it's very frustrating. It's like, why couldn't you do it this way? Why couldn't you leave that scene out of it or something, and then maybe put it in at the end of this episode? Where he goes back to his lair and he's holding his own dead body. He's like, well, this is bad, or something like that. I just don't understand that at all. I don't understand the mindset that would make you go, this is a good idea. Because it's not. It was awful, it was stupid, and this proves just how good this reveal could have been. This ending. Anyway, that is my biggest problem with this episode. Okay, no. I do have a bigger problem with this episode in particular, but that's my biggest problem this season so far. It's just, they had a reveal that was poorly done, and then the very next episode we get a reveal that would have been so much better, and it's like, why couldn't you do it this way? Anyway, my biggest problem with this episode, though, is, here's the thing. When it comes to shows about vigilantes, I understand some people having an issue with vigilantism. I understand that. Stop. I understand. I don't necessarily agree. When it comes to superheroes and stuff in superhero worlds, I think, hey, if they're gonna help you out, sure. If they're, it's different when it's like in Arrow where Oliver was killing everybody. That's a bit different. But whenever they're helping people and they're doing it in a good way, and they're obviously good people, I don't necessarily agree, but I understand, especially from a cop's point of view, if you're like, they're doing our jobs outside of the law, that's not right. Okay, I get it. But whenever characters, the first time it looks like, oh, what if this vigilante is responsible for this crime, and they instantly jump on it without any proof at all. That's what bugs me. It's frustrating to see somebody like that. And Iris's boss in this episode just, it's not even like a big crime. It's this petty crime of theft. And he's like, oh, the Flash is obviously responsible because there are no other metahumans that could possibly do this. It's got to be the Flash. I'm like, see, characters like that frustrate me. We've had characters like that in other shows Um, but in this particular episode, it's frustrating to see a guy who instantly jumps on the bandwagon of, oh, the Flash is obviously responsible. And the thing is, I knew it was just going to lead to him and Iris somehow coming together. I don't know how, but as soon as he jumped on this thing, I'm thinking, okay, so Iris completely disagrees, and he completely disagrees with her. They're gonna end up together now. It just felt so forced. It felt like, okay, so we need Iris and Barry in the future and in Earth to end up together. We had Patty in there for a while to kind of throw a wrench in there, so they're going to end up together later. Well, now they have a chance to end up together, so let's throw in a guy into Iris's life to make it look like they're not going to end up together again. You don't have to do that, okay? At some point, just go ahead and put them together. Because if you keep just drawing this out, keep going, okay, oh, now Barry's dating somebody, oh, Iris is dating somebody else, oh no, could this be that they're not going to... Every time you try to make it look like they're not going to be together, you're just reinforcing the fact that in the end, they're going to end up together. A better storyline would be if they're together now, well now, are they going to just stay together forever and end up getting married later, or is there going to be something else that comes along the way? You know, it could throw in a lot of different storylines, but to just have it be where, oh, Tommy's not right. Oh, now there's another guy in her life. Oh, now there's a girl in his life. Oh, no, it's not going to work out. Oh, look, it magically worked out in the end. Hooray! It's such an overdone, cliche storyline that I don't want to see again. And unfortunately, they're giving it to me again. And on top of that, there's nothing likable about Iris's boss. I mean, maybe if you're a woman, you may like his face. I'm a guy, so I don't like anything about him. But he's just, I don't know, he's cocky, he's a jerk, he instantly says, oh, the Flash has to be a bad guy, so that says a lot about his character as well. Just nothing likable about him, and somehow at the end, Iris is just like, oh, you said anti-Flash? No, it's not a deal breaker for me. You're handsome. I'm just like, stop, please. Just, no, don't go down that path. I don't care. Whatever. Anyway, so that was the biggest problem with this episode for me, was everything to do with Iris's boss, whether it's him not trusting or blaming the Flash for the crime, or them putting Iris and this guy together. It's just, that whole story was bad. But I mean, the other story was pretty good. You've got, like I said, you got this girl who's taking Velocity 9. Very interesting way to end it though, because when he was talking to her, all I could think is, okay, so now he's going to talk her down, and he's going to appeal to her better side, and then she's just like, I'm like, oh, okay, or maybe not, and then she starts running and just disintegrates. I'm like, wow. And this was after the Blue Lightning, which would have been shocking had we not already known that Jay was Zoom, but, you know, that it did end up leading to them finding out. Still pissed off about that reveal. Anyway, no, but that was a nice little storyline for this episode. A way for them to figure out that Jay is Zoom. And, I mean, she was a pretty good villain. You know, you could see how Velocity 9 was affecting her. You know, whether it was she's in the lab and her mind is talking to her, saying, you know, we need more of the Velocity 9. What did she call herself? Trajectory, I think? That's the name of the episode, yeah. Trajectory. And you know, you could see that crazy side of her, so that was very well handled. She was a good villain. And going forward, now the team knows about Jay, so now it's going to be how we're going to stop Jay, how we're going to get back to Earth 2 to stop Jay. Because now, at first I thought they were going to get back to Earth 2 because of Jay. You know, they were going to say, we need to find a way back there because we need to save him. Now that they know he is Zoom, obviously that's not the reason anymore. However, they did add sort of a reason midway through this episode, because Barry was like, he's over there terrorizing Earth 2 right now. I need to stop him. So they do have a reason to go back, even though Jay is not that reason anymore. And the other thing going on is Jessie sort of dealing with, you know, she finds out about her father being willing to kill to save her life, and being willing to do anything really to save her life. Um, and she's not happy about it, obviously. So, yeah, I understand it completely. I understand her reasoning, her the issues she's dealing with, and in the end, she decides I need some time and leaves to Opal City. I don't know the name of these cities. They just you got National City, Central City, Star City, Opal City. They're all cities. Anyway, no, but she ends up leaving. So I wonder if that's going to come back at all. If she's going to come back at all. But yeah, this is the 16th episode, so there are 7 left this season. I think there are still a couple left on TV. I'm still trying to catch up. But anyway, so there is a good bit of time to tell more of the story. I was hoping the reveal would be maybe a bit later, so the fact that we do have most of this second half of the season to deal with the fact that Jay is Zoom. I'm assuming we're going to find out what happened to him. We're going to find out kind of what's going on, how to stop him, how to take away his speed, how to get Barry more speed, that type of stuff. So anyway, those are my thoughts in this episode. Let me know what you thought down below. As always, leave out spoilers until I've caught up. Leave a like and subscribe for more of The Flash, and I'll see you at the next review. Peace out.